Welcome to Heath Riles BBQ. On today's episode of Shooting the Q, I'm going to be cooking a Wagyu top sirloin steak from Kroger that I got. You heard me right, Kroger. I'm going to keep it simple today. I'm going to season it with my garlic jalapeno rub and a little bit of duck fat spray for a binder. Let's get started. Now I got these Wagyu top sirloin steaks out of the pack. They have some marbling, but they're sirloin. And so I get some sirloin from my other butcher, some sirloin Wagyu steaks that are great. So I'm really anxious to see how these smaller steaks cook up. I'm gonna keep it very simple today. I'm gonna use a little bit of duck fat spray just as a binder. I'm gonna use a little bit of garlic jalapeno rub on these steaks. I'm gonna go ahead and glove up where I can toss them around. We're gonna get them on. This is gonna be kind of a quick cook today. And so keep it simple and easy. I'm just not trying to load a ton up on here. I'm gonna be sure to season my sides all around. Now I'm just gonna let them sit there and kind of sweat in a few minutes. I'm gonna check my cooker and then we're gonna start grilling them off. Let's get ready. Now to get started, you can see our grill is right at 500 degrees here. I'm running about, I'm gonna say close to 2/3 of the way open on top and only about 3 fingers wide on the bottom vent. I'm gonna go ahead now, raise my lid. We're gonna have a little bit of flame jump up. So I'm gonna spray a little bit of this, get a little bit of thing on it, a little bit of oil on my grates. I'm gonna go ahead and throw these top sirloin down. And I'm gonna shut my grill lid, let them go. It's been a minute and a half. We went ahead and we flipped our steaks. As you can see, I've got the timer set for another minute and a half, and then we're gonna start checking them. All right, let's go ahead and flip these again. I'm gonna turn them and get some cross marks on here. All right, it's been another minute and a half. We're gonna get in here and flip. Woo, look at that. That right there is what you call a perfect little old steak. So let's get the grill lid shut and go another minute and a half. Now I'm gonna go ahead and move these steaks off. I've got the grill marks that I like. I'm gonna go ahead and move these over to the cool zone of the fire. They're about 110 degrees is what we're looking at. And so I wanna move them over to the cool side. I've got a heat divider in here and I'm gonna let them gradually come on up to temp and finish off. 121, 120. And that one's gonna settle in about 122, 123. I'm gonna be honest, folks. I am going to call it. I want mine a little more on the medium rare side. This Wagyu looks honestly phenomenal. And so I cannot wait to get into that. Let's let these steaks rest just a few minutes and then we're gonna get to cutting into them and see what they're like. Now that our top sirloin Wagyu steaks are off of our Golden's cast iron grill, I covered them up with foil on my cutting board on this plate and let them rest for about 10 minutes. Now remember, I pulled one steak at 120 and one around 122, 123. It kept flirting back in between both the temps. And so I'm gonna get in here now, I'm gonna move them over to my cutting board and let's cut into these steaks and see just how pretty they actually are. Looks good to me. Oh yeah, perfect medium rare. That's what I'm looking for. Now that we've got these top sirloin Wagyu steaks cut in half, you can see how beautiful they're cooked. Perfect medium rare, just the way I want them at. You cook them to your likeness, it don't matter, it's your cook. Let's go ahead and slice these things up now. Now I know I'm gonna get a lot of questions about what kind of knife I'm using. Probably, I usually always do. This is Misen, however you say it, M-I-S-E-N, come off of Facebook. A buddy of mine bought some and I decided to get some, and it's a really good set of chef's knives, believe it or not. Now that I've got all my steaks sliced out, the only thing a little bit of Wagyu beef needs before we try it is what? A little bit of salt. I'm gonna take my container here. I'm gonna go ahead, pop a little salt on it. Now ain't but one thing left to do, and that's get a bite of this beautiful medium rare top sirloin Wagyu steak from Kroger. Okay, Kroger. you definitely passed the test. I'll be back to get another Wagyu steak to cook for dinner. If you like what we're doing on our channel, be sure to like, subscribe, share, and follow with your friends. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, and at the grocery store. Come see us.